What's up, everyone? This is Let's Talk About It with Aaron E, and that's me. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the GoPro Hero 13 Black. This is their newest GoPro. This has some amazing features I want to be able to go over with you. I got this from being at a conference in Woodlands, Texas, which is near Houston, part of Houston. I actually got this GoPro for free. This is the legit kit, and this is only given to top athletes or people that are part of the GoPro community. So I was very fortunate to get this. There are around 2,000 of these, well, now 1,900, but this is a limited edition that you can only get from GoPro. And this is a really cool product. So I'm going to do a unboxing, and I'm going to go over some of the features that I like. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's get into this GoPro review. Okay, so this is the unboxing video, so I'm going to do that for you now. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you something really cool that I forgot about. These are the Mezcal floating polarized sunglasses. I have to show you this real quick. These are actually really cool. Give this really unique case, okay? Stylish. And the claim to fame is this is going to float in the water if you accidentally drop them in the ocean. And they're really stylish, really cool. The other thing is, give me a second. You get different lens options. So the cool thing is you can see here, you have like the gold type of a thing, you've got blue, and you've got black, which is really cool. And you can see the reflection, and it's pretty cool. And once again, when you look through them, they're really not bad. And you have different options to choose from these three different colors. Switched shirts here real quick just because I was kind of getting a little itchy. But anyway, side note. But I had to switch to a Canon shirt just because also repping Canon. But that'll be for another time. My Canon shirt, very comfy. But besides the point, still we're going over GoPro. And these glasses are really, really cool. So I just wanted to be able to showcase that. Once again, thank you, GoPro, for giving me the opportunity to get these and use these. They are stylish. They are fun. They are amazing. And yeah, they are just really, really cool. So if you ever somehow get your chance to get a hold of these, I can tell you they're worth it. They're amazing. So moving on. So once again, back to this unboxing. Hero 13 legit kit. So kind of telling you that, what's all new with it. So this is the camera. I took the liberty of taking off all the packaging just because I wanted to be able to speed up some time. So there's a couple of things about this with the new design. Now this isn't new here where these come out, right? So we've already known that. But what the cool thing is this allows you to plug into any of the accessories with this design that happened a few years ago. But the cool thing is now they actually have this new clip, which is actually very similar to DJI's product. Their similar version of the GoPro uses a very similar magnetic mount, and that's kind of become the new fun thing here. So with this just magnets in. It's on there tight and secure. You have a very hard time of this coming off. You press and pinch right here, and then with the magnet, it just comes right off. So a really cool design. Once again, DJI has something similar, but this is slightly different in design. But it just clips on right like that, very, very easily. It's very secure. Pinch on the sides, and it comes off. So that is their new release clip that mods for the camera, and it's really, really cool. So now what makes the 13 so special is that this lens can actually come off, and we can actually first time ever modify it, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to show you for an example. This is the macro
lens, which is this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn it this way. So counterclockwise, turn it halfway, and then this pops right off. As you can see, there's a blue dot, and there's a blue dot, and that blue dot and blue dot, they match. You turn it and twist it, and it clips right back in. So this, give me one second. This is the macro lens. So what you do with this, they made it really easy. You take off the cap here. See that blue dot? Align the blue dot with the blue dot. So this face is there, this face is there. Then I'm going to put it on it. I'm going to feel that it's secure. I'm going to press in tight. And what I do is I just turn and turn and turn until I feel that it's very, very secured and tight. And then all I got to do is take this off. And now this is the super awesome looking macro lens. And what I'll do is I'll do a couple of videos with this just so you can see what it looks like. You would turn this back and forth to get tight and wide to close and far, and kind of changing that background blur and its distance, and it will kind of really focus in on your product. So the cool thing is when you turn this on, oh, I forgot forgot my battery underneath. I'll go over that in a second. This is that modification for the lens. I'll show you in a sec what it looks like and so forth. So, but just for time's sake, so once again, this is the macro lens. This didn't come with the anamorphic lens. Unfortunately, that will be something you come in the kit, but they're still making that, so that will be out shortly. So I just take this, give it a good tight turn, turn it, and then this pops off. And then I'm going to close this up. So put this back on. This just kind of fits on the back. So that goes there. And then the next one I want to be able to show you is this is the ultra wide lens. So I'm going to pop this off here, blue dot and blue dot. Give me one second. So I'm going to align this, make sure it feels tight and secure, and then I take it and then I turn till I see that it aligns itself. It's going to make a full rotation, not a full rotation, but a half a turn. So from here to here, I feel it's tight, and now you can see this is that ultra wide lens, which is stunning. It is a stunning lens, and once again, I'll show you what I look like using each one of these lenses, and I'll show you some of the cool features. So now I'm going to take this off, put this back on, give it a turn, and this comes right off. Now the other cool thing, give me one second here. Put this back. The other cool thing that this comes with are these special ND filters, which allow you to change lighting, change the dynamics, and change different color and settings, which allows you to stop light and slow down light to be able to get better details. So this in here, you just take this. This comes off like this. Now this is meant so you can grab the filters. So you've got an ND4, an ND8, an ND16, and an ND32. So you would just take this out. You can see this has a different tint to it than this does. Now you may not be able to see the difference, but I can see the difference. The camera not be able to see the difference, but there's actually a slightly different tint and a different color correction to it, and that will give you the different results. So what you do is you would just place this in here, like so. Technically, that is supposed to go kind of on top, but it doesn't really matter. I kind of know where the placement is. So I'm going to take the blue dot and the blue dot, and I'm going to align it, put it on. This kind of snaps into place, and then I take it off, and then you've got the filter, and that's really cool. So I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to give it a little turn up, and then it pops right off. So that is the filter. It is really cool. So once again, I'm going to take this with the blue dot. I'm going to align it. There's a blue dot, give it a good firm press, and then I kind of feel it just lock and slide in. So that is a really cool feature. All the other filters are going to kind of work the same way. I just wanted to be able to show you kind of what this looks like when you filters. Take this out. I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to close it up. So that is different filters that you get. Put this like this. So now I'm going to go over more of what's in this kit. You've got like a lot of different info in here, you know, kind of the user guide to things, stickers, stuff like that. That's in here. And then you get another magnetic clip. You get your traditional screw on, the main piece, that you know, when you attach it. So for an example, sorry, technical difficulties. So with this piece here, what you do is, just like last year's model, you take this down, these two down, okay? And then I'm going to fish it through in the center, right here. And then I take this, and I align it. Give me 1 second. I'm a little off, so I'm going to look at it, align it, there we go. And I just screw it. Now this is part of the clipping modification. So you take this rubber, press it up. This is also another piece that was not included in this kit, but I got this a part of the event. This is the 3-way tripod head stabilizing stick. So it's more just a tripod, if you will. So this is a tripod. Let me unscrew this. Give me a second. Let me unscrew this. Sorry. Give me a second. So this is that stick. This is that, I mean, this isn't new, but this allows you to pivot. So then you can kind of do a different angle, do high, do low type of a thing. And then when you put this up, you can open these. And then now kind of sits like a tripod. And then with this quick release plate, you pop that up. For anyone that doesn't know, you take this kind of clips in. Wait until you hear the clip, until it clicks, and then you press down in on the rubber, and that basically locks it. Do you have to do that every single time? No, but this will lock it into place. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to undo this. And so that's the point of this piece. If no one didn't know, now you know, but I imagine for people that have had a GoPro, this piece has been out for years. This is kind of what put them on the claim to fame as far as patents and things like that, and this is how you attach it to other products. This here is their curved mount. So once again, this would just pop in the same way, and I lock it into place. This is a curved mount. This is the battery. So with this is actually a more secure design for the door. Usually the doors always, I had people always telling me, why'd the door fly off? And it's like, well, what'd you do? So this is a lot more secure. They've also changed the battery on the new GoPro here. So with this new 13 Black, the battery is shaped differently. Cuts on the side. It used to be like a little L shape. So this is a lot easier to know how to put it in because you can see what the prongs, where the prongs are. On the right, I can see this would match to the right. And then it just clips in like that. Very, very easy. And that's what I like this product. So what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple of examples of me using the wide angle and the macro, just so you can see. And then what I have is I pre-recorded a video in slow motion of dropping like bouncing balls onto this, and it's really cool, and I'm going to try to share that video with you. I'll try. If I can't, I apologize, but I'll try my best to share that video with you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just a couple of the filters. I'm going to just show you what the difference is using the ultra wide in this, and then kind of show you what the macro looks like with the lens on. So give me a minute. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm going to get this set up so I can show you what things look like. Yeah, I might be using this way more often. I actually can see myself with the screen because the GoPro has a screen on the front. It's really, really cool. So let me take this off. I don't need this at the moment. All right, so I'm recording in wide mode. This is with the standard lens. Now I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to change it to regular format because that's an option on this camera now. So now I went from wide to linear. So now you can actually see the difference. I look a little more natural. I don't look like when you like too crazy. It's like fisheye when you get close type of a thing, which is kind of cool. So this is that regular mode. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it back. Then I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when you do the wide angle lens kit. All right, so now you can see with the ultra wide lens, you can see way how much more you can see left and right. And then when I get close, kind of gives you that funny fisheye look, but not really fisheye. Honestly, I don't think this is bad compared to what it used to be years ago, but this really makes it wide, and I think this is phenomenal for outdoor big dramatic shots of the Grand Canyon or things like that, and I think this is really cool. I'm also going to switch up some settings just so you can see ultra wide in camera versus regular even using this. So give me 1 second. Now, in the very first video that I did, it was linear with the regular lens. Now, this is using the ultra-wide lens, and it is making linear. Actually, it's really not bad. I actually like this option a lot. I feel more, and yet it's not that fisheye looking. So I do think this is definitely an improvement. So this is a different, more dramatic look using the ND8 filter. I wanted to be able to show that. Now I'm going to switch to the ND32 so you can see the difference. Hey, all right. And I seem darker. This is going to be better for stop action motion. This is with the ND filter, but once again, this would be better outdoors. I just had to show you what the ND2 versus the 8 looks like in the darkness. But once again, if you're outdoors, this helps with better stop action. I just wanted to show you what it looks like indoors. Not my favorite, but just to show you that's the difference on the easiness of me changing it. I wanted to try this, so I'm going to take the lens, clip it back on here, kind of give that cool view, boop, and then it's back on. Kind of really neat if you think about it. How you can actually just change these lenses like as I'm recording. It's going to give a different look. So if I want to, I could actually take this, remove it off as I'm recording, and then this will automatically detect and switch. Now this is going to go black for a second, sorry. And now that's that wide angle lens. It didn't auto detect because I took it off during recording, but now you can see that's how easy it is to be able to take this off. I can literally just take it, remove it, put this on. Now you can see there's a different look. It's just that easy, which is, I think, really cool. I'm gonna do this for fun. This is the macro lens. So it's going to look really funny. I don't know. Tell me what you think. It might look different. So now I'm going to take the macro lens. I'm going to put it on it. By the way, I do not recommend doing this when you're recording. I'm just doing this for demoing purposes, just to show you what it looks like. But I do say always do this in a clean environment. I'm just in my home where there's no dust. But and if you change these lenses, do it in a very clean environment just so you don't get the inside of these lenses dirty. Do take caution when you're changing the lenses. I should note that. Hold on. Okay, so I did have to do a conversion on this because it only shoots in 4K with this lens. You cannot shoot in 1080, so I've done an editing conversion in this. But when it comes to the macro, you've got this dial that you can turn. So I can get closer and closer and closer, which is pretty insane. And if I really wanted to get onto something, I could show you. Give me 1 second, I'll show you what this actually has the capability of doing. I'm just going to show you with the macro lens. Typically, you're only able to get like this close, but now with the macro lens, you can get that much closer, which is insane. That's really cool. So I just wanted to be able to showcase that. So I just wanted to be able to finish up on this, what's in the box. You get the sticky clip, so you can stick it onto something, your USB cable. These are your metal screws to be able to change your end. You get 2, and then you also get another magnetic clip, which is really cool. And that is everything that is in the box.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of the new Hero 13 Black by GoPro, the legit kit. This is an unbelievably amazing product. I might start using this a bit for my YouTube channel because it's very useful. So once again, thank you to GoPro for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit a like and subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. And guys, enjoy your day.